Probably the picture you're getting in as nice as isn't that great here. But I thought I'd show you some of the other side of the camp. I was just in the chat room and people try and discredit what I found. When you find not one, not two, not three, not four symbols from his book, and this is the criticism comes from a guy who burned a book. He tore the page of the poem out and burned the book. So he done that. People are looking for the nine clues. I mean, there are hints in the poem, but the hints are kind of clues to places and what you're looking for. You're looking for art in the wood. And then, still not a mentionable searcher or anything like that. Bill Gorman's the joke. Bill Gorman's brave enough to say he finds this stuff. And there's the waterfalls in that corner there, and the Hear Me All, and that is, oh, dog's pulling me. I'm gonna get in the shade of the tree here. See the waterfalls there in the corner. I'm gonna stand on his leash. Because he's just yanking me around. He knows I'm an old guy. But I'll turn the camera around and zoom in on the waterfall. The waterfall's in this corner right there. And it's that one I have, Forrest Fenn Falls. It's a video. When it's spring runoff, it's quite a bit different. That whole area of black is covered with water in spring runoff. So that's Forrest Fenn Falls. And this is over here. You can see the shape of a bird. Here's his tail. Here's the tail out here in the bottom of the bird. And the head and the beak is off in the woods there. But that tree there is his eyeball. This is a bird shape when you look on Google Earth. And that's where I did a video a little bit ago. I was standing in the snow. And that was over there. Yep, Jack's right there. Jack, come here, Jack. Hopefully I had my microphone covered a little bit there. Had something covered. But the one area I was concentrated on is over here. And it has like a wall that's like Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. Like a bunch of windows with different faces in the different windows and stuff. And that's the other thing, you people that think, oh, you just seeing something in a rock and those kind of thoughts. You might as well keep them to yourself, because in the end you're going to be eating crow and eating that humble pie with your buddy. I'm not nice to people that aren't nice to me, From the get-go, some people have never been nice to me, and they know it. There's now you can see the waterfall up there, right there, and the creek comes down. And what it is, it's going around these omegas, and there's another omega right over here that I'm heading for, which was one of my early search areas. Everybody was afraid I was going to go try, and there was something up on a ledge that was not in a safe place to go. And I didn't go there, but what I ended up doing was I got better camera equipment where I could see what was there. And so verifying it with a zoom lens, with a nice zoom with good focus, verifying that was worth it, you know. I didn't have to go risk anything. And I was trying to find somebody who was a pro at that kind of stuff. You see over here, you see some rock formation straight in between the trees there. There's a lot of stuff there. And oh, hey, Jack. It'd be nice when he's over his puppy stuff, you know. That might be a long time. So you see these rock formations here. And now going up. Ooh, where's my finger there? Going up around this bend and coming back on the other side of this bend, back at it is where that Led Zeppelin wall was. Here's the waterfall. Oh, the waterfall's on the other side of the tree over there now. The bird over there, where I was in the snow in the video about 4 videos ago or whatever. The creek. I've been all over. See, because this is kind of like in the drawing of the meadow with the, you know, in the bend of the river with the flat and all that in there. And there's those rocks. We'll zoom in more, maybe. So I don't know if you can see anything in there. I can't because all your text is on top of it. Is that the waterfall? Yeah, that's the same waterfall, but this spring runoff is over. I did that video during spring runoff. This is a big, you know, where was he sitting? There's these rocks over here. And that slope there is a slope you'd need a rope for. Teachers with ropes. I've actually gone down that. Oh. Woo. That crazy dog. Okay, I'm zoomed back out. I've gone down, I've climbed over these rocks and then down into there and all over through there. I'm going to continue. I'll go over there and we'll be on top of them rocks in a minute. Or 2 minutes, maybe 3. And you know, I thought he was maybe writing a poem. I got to spin around because the dog went around me. Ran the leash right around me. He does it on purpose. Oh. So he'd be, you know, sitting on one of these rocks here, writing a poem about what he's seeing below him and all this, what he's seeing, but the treasure's right here at my feet. I buried it right at my feet. So he had a metal detect around rock he might have sat on that represented his tomb. Because, see, it's not a cemetery. And I just found a big, huge head right in front of me. 2 of them, actually. Well, one is probably a mammoth, and the other is the guy's head right next. I'll show you. It's right on the other side of Jack. Right on the other side of Jack, right here. Okay. Oop. This guy, this is a head, and this is a head here laying down on top. Or no, no, this one here is the mammoth, and this is his owner next to him. You know, that's his. But you see, he's got a nose, and there's his nose. Oh, get worried. There. Now you can see his nose. See, because what you're seeing, that some of that is the rock in the back. So I get here where there's just the plants behind him. Now you see his profile. Now you can see that head. This is a head right there. He's looking up that way. And he's looking at us too. This to be his mammoth. And you see I look like an elephant trunk coming out of this elephant laying here, and his trunk is doing a zigzag. Did you get Colorado plates? No, I'm going to do that Monday. I go do that Monday. You see, that should buy me more time, because when they come by and they check your plates, you know, oh no, there's an Oregon guy's gone. There's a Colorado guy here now. Yeah. But yeah, I've been up on top of that ridge over I've been across that saddle there and up on that, and I didn't go down that. I went over the other side of it. We'll walk over there. We were supposed to be there 3 minutes ago. Come on, Jack. Here's a little spruce tree. He's got his leash around it. You know, it's just a little spruce tree. About a little tall, longer than my foot. So it's maybe a 15-inch spruce tree. That'd be nice for Christmas in the RV. Live. Yeah, look, Stevie. Better slow down. Did you get it? Okay, I've seen it all there. So yeah, these rocks here. So yeah, I'm just walking along the rim. There are places you can walk down in there. And I'm noticing that's a new tree fell right in there. That one hadn't fallen, wasn't like that last year. Right there. Oop. Right in there, see? Broke off, and there's a tree laying there. Oop. The phone, zooming out on his phone. Zoom out and it goes right back in. And see what happened? He run that thing around that little tuft of grass, and he's good enough to turn him loose, and the rangers ain't gonna be by at this time of day. Except when he sees a wild animal, he just goes running after it. He's yanking on me. Is this thing still zoomed in? And I've been trying to zoom out. There. Come on, dog. He got around the grass again. Oh. Yeah, I'm not treasure hunting. I'm untangling a leash. Yeah, so we're getting over here. We're on like above that head that I was pointing out. The waterfall's back there. My RV's in them trees over there. Oh, Jack. Don't go down there, oh Jack. Don't go down there. Woo-hoo. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Look down there. Yeah. And this meadow matches that, in his drawing, in the drawings on page 99, or the other drawing with yeah, it's on page 99, down below the things. I get my left hand's less shaky, but there's all this. You see this guy? See? Look at this right here. Hello. Yeah. That's a head. Good, zoomed out. Really pretty here. I'm not gonna fall. Woo! Straight down. Yeah. You can come out here. So, it comes down, goes around the bed, and see, here's an omega right there in the creek. That's why I was, coming looking at the omegas in the creek. And it led to all these rock formations and things. Where'd that king's head go? It's down there, I think. These formations. There's a crown. I think it's this one over there. Has it from the other side? It looks like a king with a crown. And you see that thing? It has a nose. You see, sometimes it's not a head. It's a mammoth, and a trunk curling around. And some are deteriorated a little bit. You can see a bit of a mammoth in that. You see it? The elephant trunk come down and it hooks right here at the bottom. This is the front of his head and his trunk coming down and curling right there. And there's another one, smaller one up here. See any mammoth shapes? There's some omegas. That's his eye. When he says, I give you title, so you're looking in the eyes, because I give you title. The eyes give you title, or he gives you title. But it's title like it's a legal document. Hey, Mama. Yeah, I got that thing over there. I was commenting. One person said something that just, kind of triggered me, and it was, it's just something degrading, when they're degrading you, and they won't acknowledge you because everybody else says you're a nut for seeing elephants in rocks like this one on the other side of Jack. There's the eye. And you see the head sloping down. Jack, what are you doing? Oh, I'm being dangerous. He's hooked onto my belt. So we walk along here. Yeah, I'm not at the end of the range. This is kind of the middle zone of my search area. There's and I'm on top of the wall, what I call the House of the Holy wall with all the windows and figures in it. But you can't. We won't see that because we gotta go down there to see that. It's on a wall underneath us, but we'll get a good view here. Find a safe spot. Yeah, there's the zoom out. The canyon down there. And Crazy Dog. And you see there's a little cascade comes down. There's a creek goes up there. And the cascade comes down here. And that comes off of Fenn Mountain. It's what they called him in the Air Force. He had a call letter. He had a call sign in the Air Force. And so that's his call letters. And you might see the elephant across the way again. It's the front of his head, his trunk coming down. His eyes right in that tree there. But there's a head right there. And there's figures in here. You can see they're very eroded. It's like, look up how, Mount Rushmore. It's already, it's falling apart. You're not allowed to use any ropes or climb on it or anything, I don't know if government must be doing, what do they do with helicopters? One of them crash in. That rock over there's got a big notch in it. Or is it right there? See, what's that? It's like cut out of there. There's like a notch cut in the rock. Like a bench there. Or maybe it was an old bridge. It was an old bridge and that was the support come across. But yeah, I took the rainbow picture. I was up there. And took it over in this direction. The sun's not on here, but yeah, there was a big rainbow across the meadow here. And the day before, I said, God, give me a sign. And that's what I got, was a rainbow. Yeah, you see, there's the rocks, the cliffs. He landed against the cliff and his parachute and fell down in the trees below the cliff. There's some like that up there. And it shouldn't be too, I had my Bowie knife. I lost it up here. Hey, there's figures on that rock right there. I'll zoom in for you. Hold it against me. I can't. See a guy looking around the corner? Okay. It's zoomed in too much to hold it still. Yeah, I walked all out there and over there and down the face of that and all around. I've been in that area, all that grass area and in them trees. And check. Hey, what you doing, buddy? He loves it out here. Walking in away from that. Ow. Tangle me up. Really, the mid-afternoon's kind of hot for hiking around. This right after the sun goes behind the hill, it's great. And this is sloping down a little bit here. I'm gonna go over here a little bit. I'm gonna Okay, that's another app. So, yeah, and I've been down that cascade and through the woods right down here. And that other thing was, no, it's right below me on this wall underneath me. But it's like straight down and it's loose stuff. And I'm looking for arrowheads. Some of these rocks are, very old. It takes millions of years for things to really degrade bad. 10,000 years, Mount Rushmore will still be there, but it'll have black streaks on it and, watermarks and things like that. But, I knocked some rocks off this down into the creek once just to see. That's the one I was standing on, huh? It's pretty far down there. And you see, here's where you could jump off this rock onto that tree. You don't want to do that. It hurts pretty bad, Forrest says. Now there's something red there. It's a leaf. It's probably poison ivy. They say poison ivy all over the place here, but I think I'm immune to it. I've had it before and think you can become immune to poison ivy. I don't know if that's right, but I'm not getting any reaction from it. That's very cool in the woods over there, and over there, and over there. I've been all from. I have a picture of me. Standing on a rock right there right over there on the edge with the camera on a 6-foot pole over me looking down in the canyon. That's a hell of a front yard you got. Yeah. And I don't think anybody's even drove by on the Forrest Road. This is the playground, Forrest Fenn's playground. And most of these rocks were a figure of some sort. Some time ago. But, these ones aren't much. I got some. Or if you've seen the children climbing, I'm trying to zoom out. There. The one with the children climbing on I put it on Zazzle, on my Zazzle page under Clovis Man page collection or whatever, and it's kids climbing up the mountain. There's a boy laying on a ledge and a girl climbing up to him. Except what's real hard to see is that she's climbing, he's laying on top of a mammoth and she's standing on the mammoth's tusks and climbing over his trunk. Even my avatar face, I discovered that it actually has a mammoth is on the left side. There's his forehead sloped down to the middle and trunk hooked under like a lot of them are. Should be some figures in these rocks here, but sometimes it's easier to see on a computer screen than it is in person. Look at that wood over there. Oh, it's a big dead tree. I know I went through all this, but I don't think I went up there to that log. But Also, because there's a lot more stuff downstream, and this area is what I call the Spanish toy factory, because of all the carved rocks. It's like him carving marbles and carving rocks, making tops under his desk. All the things that people think aren't important in the chase, you know. If Bill Gorman said it, yeah, don't follow that because you'll go right to the treasure. And there's I haven't really noticed that rock over there. That's right by my camp because I always see it from I haven't seen it from this angle. There's a rock. Dog's pulling on me. That one. Whoop, zoom too much. Right there. No, that. Come on. Oh, okay. We'll leave it there. I get my finger in it. Where is it? There. That one right there. That's a head looking out to the right. See, a bird went by it. There's Jack out on the rock. No. The heavy loads are a structures. The heavy loads are structures. The treasure isn't there at the heavy loads, but the heavy loads are structures. The machinery for moving people. Oh. Run ahead, Jack. Stretch that leash out. I'll follow you and it won't get tangled up. No, I'm not going down there. But I thought, Forrest may have sat on one of these rocks here for this view. And then that wood is right there, that big old tree. I got to do some more because I kind of moved on, but this area I hadn't noticed so much in the formations when I was here. So I see some, I got some of the rocks I need more pictures of. I see a big head right there. And even those rocks there's some, looks like a couple people on the right end of it. There's a, there's a head looking left. There's another head there. And there's some table maybe. Oh, is that? See, one of the things I'm looking for is his banquet table at the end of life. So I'm looking for a scene that's, a bunch of rocks having dinner at a table. Buses or trains? Is there an old... No, there's no trains. No trains. No trains. No trains. They're... Yeah. You can find a lot of heavy loads in places like Switzerland. See, there's my RV. Buses or trains? Is there old? Nope. No. There is an old road I seen with like bricks. Oh, okay, Jack. I give up. Come here, Jack. Come here. Ranger ain't around. I'm tired of untangling him. You know what I mean? Come on. He's behind a bush. But we're real close to camp. There's a big, huge meadow here. And I don't think he... Yeah, have a little fun, Jack. You know? And when you got them on the leash, they poop all around your RV, you know? When they're off the leash, they go poop in the woods somewhere. Again, that's the bird over there. It's a bird's eye. Because he was a pilot, he was a bird. You might be able to see the bird shape more. That's the bird head and its eye and the tail over here. The waterfall's in the corner there. In the black. No, it's not Cripple Creek. Gosh, people, you don't get it. You can't. Who paddles up a waterfall? Who paddles up a creek that's full of cascades and waterfalls? And you don't paddle up that creek. It's no place for the Meat Creek. You see, it's just, there's a massive waterfall right in the middle of it. You can't even see it from the road. You have to climb down to the waterfall. And it's even good size at this time of year. It's further down the mountain. But this is a place you'd hide a treasure, you know? Camera close to the ground, it loses signal. I think because the ground absorbs the signal. Whew. Yeah, that's Fenn Mountain. Fenn Mountain Road goes up there. There's the horizon. Sun's gone over the cliff, over the hill. And where's that dog? See, he's onto some varmint. Probably onto some marmot or rat or squirrel or chipmunk, coal or something. It keeps him busy. But, you know, dog doing stuff like that ain't near as bad as I was at a National Forest campground, and parents were letting the kids shoot the chipmunks with their BB guns. It's like, no, that's, you know, what a way to teach them to be heartless little, you know. No, don't, you know, way back, people didn't, you know, people kind of know better nowadays, and I guess, you know, if you have to kill to eat, that's one thing, but killing things for fun, it's just evil. Car going by, and I don't know where the dog is. As long as they keep going by. Yep. They keep going by. So yeah, there's other camping spots right up about where he is, and there's there's some more that's right around there and down, but there's lots of room here. If anybody want to come up and camp and do some treasure hunting. See, he found the water. He's wet. Somebody has a fire pit here. But yeah, I'm in the right treasure zone. I'm writing a book about the stuff I found, so, and I've got archaeologists that are, down in Egypt and people in Peru, South America that follow me because they see what I'm doing. They see the stuff that I've found. And so I'm almost got more archaeologist friends than Forrest Fenn friends. I know more people, a lot of people in Forrest Fenn thing know me, but there's I'd say a good third to half of them wouldn't give me the time of day. So those kind of people, I don't have any need to give them time of day. Get the chain off my, that old saying, if you scratch my back, I scratch your back. And try and discredit me and stuff and only bring up things that are unimportant that I mention and ignore the important facts and and try and call me a fool for finding the shapes in rock. I got the rock, the guy riding on the dodo bird. Come on, I put out a challenge to Sean. Show me your shit. Show me your rocks that you got in your neighborhood that match Forrest Fenn's drawings. Show me one. Show me one. You ain't got one. I got 40 of them. Or 100 of them. I got stuff beyond what's in. I got more of the stuff that's mentioned in the other books. The mammoths and guys holding tombstones. There's one right here, You kiss my ass, yeah. That's why I say gypsy can kiss my ass. Who's Sean? Sean, the guy that he tore the poem out of the book and burned the rest of the book. And he's an authority on the chase without the book, because that book might interfere with his with no, that book has the clues. It says in the chapter with the poem that there are hints in the book, and no, I'm just going to ignore that. He's finding hints that are in the book. And that totally goes against his religion to find hints that are in the book. Why do people listen to people that are invalid? Who's Sean? Never heard of him. Flip side. I put out some real good video, and he'll mention the one where I'm having a rant, where I'm, like, screw the idiots, Yeah. Forrest Fenn, it doesn't matter what they think of you. It doesn't matter, if they're going to have a attitude toward me that's offensive to me, I'm going to let them know, hey, you're offending me. You're a piece of, God. And it just, it doesn't, I'm trying to improve. No, it doesn't get any better. Ooh, look. That's like the soda cap, like the bottle cap on the log, right? Yeah. Okay. But, It's why you're looking around for odd things like that. And they discount everything. Everything is discounted. Oh, well, it can't be that, can't be that, can't be that, can't be that. The can't be that's aren't going to find it. That's stuck in the, it's in this juniper. Juniper is like, you know, in here. Ooh, look, there's a hole under there. Do we find it live? But there'd be barely room to get it in there. There's barely room for the grape bed in that bottle to fit in that bottle. So that's got a bottle cap, basically. Kind of, you know, it's got like a cap. Looks like a cap on there. I'm gonna go in from the other side here. And then I'm gonna come back over here in the dark with my flashlight and look under that tree. I spent a long time on this one because this has the boy curled up against the tree with the pie. There's a... That's an old can. That's an old can. That's an old Coors can with a pull tab. Now we're gonna look in this hole. Look with me. There's nothing there, is there? There's no room for a treasure in there. Did anybody see it? Oh, where was the can? Oh, here's the, what way do we go to get the light there? Coors. I'm not drinking it. I'll put it up here on the log. See if it's here next year. I'm gonna put some rocks in it, see? If you can find that beer can, I'll give you 10 cents. Coming out through the aspens. There's a piece of somebody's license plate frame. It might be mine. That's funny. That's my RV had a La Mesa on it. But I'm going to sign off. Have a good day.